Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mickstar, and this is my attempt to remake Pokemon the 20th movie, I Choose You. So, there are a couple of things in this which shouldn't be there. 1. Season 1. Number 2. Fighting Ho-Oh. Basically because I just don't think those two things suit this movie. And also, with this movie, Ash is in Alola. So why didn't they actually decide to put them in? Which that's going on from that. But also with basically how this movie ends, basically Ash isn't a he is a Pokemon trainer, but he's not trying to become a Pokemon master. He's just a battle junkie, trying to look for his next strong opponent to go up against. That's all he is in this movie. He's a battle junkie. But then again, none of the other movies actually do mention about a league in that, except for the first one. But then again, so my thoughts and ideas of how this movie could have been a hell of a lot better. Okay, yes, it could still been called I Choose You. Maybe it's a stretch, but feature it more on Ash and his classmates, all of them. And at this point, Lily is still afraid of actually getting near Pokemon, so that could also play into it. And as we all know, the main thing about this movie is Marshadow, which also, if it was in Alola, it would have been more of an impact, because more destruction. Even though basically you don't really want destruction in the Pokemon movie, but still, look at all the other movies. They've had a lot of destruction. They could have had it in, but then again, the movies aren't really canon that much, so they could still done it. So yeah, basically, yeah, it's just the simple introduction of everyone, which is going to be going through each of his classmates. And I don't know, we start in class. Professor Kukui is actually talking about, I don't know, talking about Marshadow and its powers and abilities and all that, because the movie is about him. So yeah, get to know a little about it before it actually shows up. And yeah, they kind of go back and forth with banter, saying, actually, now I wanna meet it, I wanna catch it and all that stuff. And then the others kind of chip in as well. Like Softcleave just wants to research it because it's so mysterious it can dissipate in and out of shadows. Kukui, basically like Ash, just wants to fight it. No, Ash wants to catch it or befriend it. Kukui just wants to fight it. Lily is still unsure because, yeah, as I said, she still doesn't like Pokemon at this point. And Lana, well, it's not water type, so she's not interested. But yeah, going on from that, then we get to see a little glimpse of Marshadow in the corner, hiding in the shadows. And basically, like it does in the 20th movie, hides in Ash's shadow. Right, does it? It's been a while since I've watched it, so I've got to try and keep remembering what actually happens and all that. But I do know the fact that Marshadow sort of awakens or brings out the evil thoughts of the Pokemon. Does he? And that's what basically they all attack Ash and then killing him, and then basically Ho-Oh brings him. Basically, the wish of Ho-Oh and the Rainbow Feather brings Ash back to life. But yeah, going on from that, still a lot going on. A day or so passes with all this, and Marshadow is slowly I know, as like he does, as like he did in the movie, start to turn Pokemon, and they're causing a little mischief here and there. And oddly enough, it's basically where Ash and the group are heading. So they go somewhere, mischief that happens. And it's very small things, which are not, the Pokemon in the area aren't known for. So basically not much of an eyebrow raising. But then a couple more times, it starts to escalate a little bit more. And then they kind of start, well, wondering, why does the Pokemon always do this when you lot are here? So basically they start giving Ash and company the cold shoulder sort of, or mean looks. And then a couple of times later, yeah, it actually does die down a bit. So all calm, but still a little on edge around the group. And I would say probably about half an hour into the film, because all this has been happening. Half an hour to 40 minutes into the film, major stuff starts to happen. Like, not minor attack people and cause them injuries. Now it's actually starting to attack buildings, damaged buildings, and destroy little ones, destroy people's houses. So yeah, basically from that, yeah, they really don't like Ash and the gang at this point. Ash and the group. And yeah, still going on. Nightfall. Okay, if you really want to have Ho-Oh in this film, basically just do it like this. It's nighttime. Ash and everyone's asleep. Ash actually wakes up because he hears. Basically, Pikachu wakes him up because of a bright light outside. Ash goes out. Ho-Oh flying overhead, and basically, as you could say, as like he did in the original movie, the feather drops. So yeah, it doesn't have to go all the way back to Kanto for Ash to get that feather. He's got that feather now. Basically, Ho was a phoenix. He can fly out wherever. He's a flying type. He can fly wherever. So yeah, Ash gets the feather, and it kind of from this point, it kind of goes in the same way, where basically when now Ash and them go there, hear this stuff's going on, try to stop. Ash gets caught in the middle, and all the Pokemon that are being affected by Marshadow actually start attacking him and end up killing him the same way. And because of the rainbow feather, basically the exact same way happens again, and Ash comes back to life again. So at least it's a lot better than Ash becoming a battle junkie. Really. And I know there is the whole thing that I heard, but I don't know if it is actually true. If it is, it's kind of stupid at this point, because there's still more Pokemon to be uncovered and all that. Is that I heard that little reboot in Ash, but in the movies, which, yeah, I don't see how that works. Because, yeah, you could possibly do it now, but if you want to do it with every single Pokemon in, you should do it after the main series has completely ended. No more series of Pokemon are going to be coming out, so no more new Pokemon are going to be coming out, and then you can basically reboot Ash with every single Pokemon there. And as well, seriously, that movie, Ash only had 3 Pokemon. He had Pikachu, Caterpie that evolved into Butterfree, and Charmander that evolved into Charizard. They actually listened to him when it evolved. They always listened to him. So yeah, Ash only had those 3 Pokemon, which is kind of stupid. Because yeah, it actually did go through the whole league and I should only use 3. Stupid. But yeah, as I said, that is my take on the movie and how I would actually improve on it. So if you like it, that's good. If you don't, that's also good. Put your comments in. Put what you think in the comments. If you agree, if you don't agree, stuff that I didn't say which you think could be in it. Same again in the comments. I love to read them and see what you think. But yeah. So I'm gonna end this here. So if you liked it, hit the like button, subscribe, bell for notifications, comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye.